All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Juice with the Fours, y'all. I'm preparing for a detoxing week. Detoxing week. Star of the show is going to be these pineapples. But as you come in, y'all, let me know how the vibes vibing. How are the vibes vibing? Check in, check in, check in. So, y'all, what if you could break down internal scar tissue, reset your digestion, and clear your energy in like 5 minutes a day? However long it takes you to drink 24 ounces of juice. I love batch juice prepper in my Nama J too. So I'm doing this more than just energy. Like I've really been healing from stage 4 endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And at the time of my surgery in March 2020, they found 2 small fibroids in my uterus. And so many symptoms women can carry in silence. And so inflammation, scar tissue, fatigue, always feeling tired, no matter how much you are getting rest. Y'all, this juice prep is part of my sacred strategy to support my womb, but most importantly, my overall well-being, my mind, and my mission, the 4 vibrations mission, y'all, when we heal daily and thrive always. So let's get into the juice because I don't got much time. All right, so I'm going to start with this quick apple lime juice real quick. Get into the apples real quick because my apples are about to go bad. And so I want to get these out the way first. I love apple lime ginger. I usually take it with me in community health fairs or when I'm vending to have people sample it. I always do apple, lime, and ginger. It is just really good for the digestive system. It's really good for Spencer's about to get that one, y'all. Leave it, baby. Leave it. I said leave it. Leave it. Thank you. I'll cut it up to make sure the seeds don't get it. Leave it. Y'all, Spencer's my golden doodle. My emotional support animal. So, apple, lime, and ginger. Huge boost of energy, great flavor. Most people love it. They're kind of scared of the leave it, baby. They're kind of scared of the ginger. They're thinking it's going to be too spicy, and so they're not huge fans, and they're a little apprehensive on the apple lime ginger when I meet them to try it out. But my kids, my students absolutely love them. They absolutely love them. The apple lime ginger is one of their favorites. I did have a carrot pineapple, I think, one time that they enjoyed as well. I love apple lime ginger because it's also budget friendly. Very much so budget friendly, but mostly when it's in season. And apples are going out of season. They're now out of season. So the deals on the apples aren't as good as they used to be. My favorite was the Gala apples. Those were the best, budget friendly, sweet, on point, vibrant. Love them. Great vibe. Apple type that I enjoy. And so I always like to make my juices taste good. Like if it doesn't taste good and know that you're doing good for your body, it's not the vibe, y'all. It is definitely not the vibe. Juicing is what got me started on being even more intentional with my healing journey with endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and fibroids. It's what propelled me into just straight plant-based nutrition and benefits. It made me want to learn more about where I was getting my nutrition from in my produce, my fruits, my vegetables, my grains, everything. Like it just made me be so much more intentional about what I'm putting into my body, y'all. That stage 4 endometriosis diagnosis, I didn't even know what endometriosis was. Adenomyosis was, never heard of it. Heard of fibroids, but never even heard of polycystic ovarian syndrome, even though like since I was a teenager, I experienced unwanted facial hair. But I just thought it was hereditary. because I saw other women in my family with facial hair. Sweating through the night sweats. I saw my granddaddy sweat through the night. Never thought about it being a hormone issue of some type. All right. So a lot of symptoms or signals my body was trying to tell me at such a young age, I actually ignored. And so I really wanted to be more intentional with my healing journey, and knowing that I had so much scar tissue, organs binded together. They had to do so much reconstruction when I did have my surgery in March 2020 that I was like, okay, time out for me not understanding or knowing what was going on in my body, ignoring the symptoms, ignoring, thinking I could just live any kind of way and be okay. And that wasn't the vibe. I was already pescatarian by the time I got my diagnosis. Already pescatarian by the time I got my diagnosis, but this really propelled me into plant-based living. Once I realized what I could get out of plant-based nutrition, fruits, vegetables, whole grains. It was up from there, y'all. It was up from there. And so I got more intentional about it. Once I started seeing the major shifts and the way that I was able to find ways to address symptoms, but really start getting to the root cause of things, I was like, yeah, I want to help everybody else, because I was seeing so many people. We have so many different experiences with endometriosis, adenomyosis. And I wanted to be able to have a place to share those journeys of strength. I wanted to be able to have a way to help and support people who wanted to do it naturally, do a holistic way. All right, I'm going with this amount of ginger. I didn't have a lot of apple. I wanted to be able to support, because we were experiencing a lot, going through a lot. And I was like, nah, I want to be able to help. I want to help myself. And then I was like, I want to be able to help others as well. Just looking for my lime, y'all. So this first juice is apple, lime, ginger. You can find a few apple combinations in the 5-day complimentary mindful eating meal plan that is in the show notes. All right. All you need is your name and email. You'll be added to my email list. Definitely not heavy on the email subscriptions, but you probably already get them a lot from your favorite stores and favorite people you want to stay in contact with. But in the show notes, there is a 5-day mindful eating meal plan, complimentary. It has juice recipes, smoothie recipes, cooked plant-based meals. Ooh, y'all, I'm losing some juice. Cooked plant-based meals, raw plant-based meals, the ones that don't cause you to have to cook anything, so you can get the maximum amount of enzymes and nutritional value from those meals for 5 days. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 recipes in there. And of course, you can remix. You don't have to make a different meal every single day. And so that is definitely a vibe. You can make a different meal every single day. You don't have to make a different meal. You can batch prep. I love batch juice prepping. I love prepping my meals to be batch, so I don't have to come in the kitchen often. Oh, yeah. That was a good energy spike. Alrighty, so we're going to see how many this yielded us. So I actually have a mixture of sugar beet apples and Gala apples. Again, I was just going through what I had. Purple for the adenomyosis thrivers. And while I'm juicing this up, y'all make sure you click the LINK in the show notes and get your complimentary 5-day mindful eating meal plan. There we go. So that was 24. And this one got to 16. Almost 8 ounces. A little over 8 ounces, y'all. And these are 24-ounce jars. Juice number 1 is done. How are we looking? How we looking? Let's see. So I really wanted y'all to know about the complimentary 5-day mindful eating meal plan. What up? Oh, shoot. Yes, I definitely wanted to know more. Definitely wanted to learn and know more. And so, y'all, what I am doing now, so this is what we yielded for the apples. I'll slide these back. Now, we're about to get into the cucumbers and the pineapple. And remember, y'all, I told you that the pineapples are the star of the show for this detox. And you might be saying, why did you want to do a detox? Well, I know that I've been feeling not my best, not as vibrant, some slight bloat. My gut has been okay, but I know it's not the best. And then I know it's just very beneficial to actually detox regularly and very much so often. I want to clear out my digestive tract. I want to be able to really hit like my kidneys, my liver, but I also wanted to make sure that I was addressing the scar tissue. And so one of the things, and I'm just being real honest right now, one of the things that I was told is because I chose not to get on birth control after having my excision surgery in March 2020, I was told by a new doctor that if I didn't get on birth control, my endometriosis would come back and spread like wildfire in just a matter of time, especially because I had stage 4 endometriosis. Here we go, y'all. Another piece of ginger. Y'all, the lime and the ginger just really alkalizes and amplifies the work of the produce that we're choosing, the functional nutrition, to just really do its job. Like, it's just like, hey, let me give you that extra boost. Almost like, you know how when back in the day when we used to watch like race car movies and it hits that nitro, that's the way I see the lime and the ginger effect. That's what I feel like it's doing. It's like, let me give you a little bit more horsepower or nitro power to get it on and popping. Yo, why y'all don't be telling me I be leaving the strainer in the lows? Y'all don't say nothing. I done did that 2 times. And y'all didn't say a thing. Didn't say a thing, y'all. All right. And so that's what I think. And you're probably like, well, I don't know what lime and ginger and all of the produce provide me. I don't know the nutritional benefits. So I want to show y'all, I created, not just for you, but also for me, but I created this plant-based alternative guide so that you can be empowered on making your own decisions and realizing how much healing powers and benefits are in your food ingredients. All right, so here we go. We got your fruits. All right, your fruits. We're talking about pineapple today and the power of bromelain in the scar tissue a little later. But you got fruit benefits. All right, all the different fruit benefits. Then you have your vegetable and their functional nutrition benefits. Your whole grains, you want to swap out. Have healthy swaps, y'all. Healthy swaps to your empowered plate. Stuff that you already like and enjoy. And I would suggest starting with those options as you see them in the guide to creating that empowered plate for you. All right, healthy fats you could choose. Herbs and spices. All right, different beverages. And then you got like over 10 juice recipes, smoothie recipes, recipes. So y'all, this is truly a guide. If you're in a place where you want to start making healthy swaps with your food, go ahead and get the plant-based alternative guide. Go ahead and get the plant-based alternative guide. People have really enjoyed that source, that resource, to really help them with making healthy swaps, y'all. Did y'all see that splash again? Like I gotta get a better angle, flow. Maybe I'm trying to juice it too fast or something. I am not quite sure what is happening, but we cannot be wasting juice. Y'all do not waste juice. Let me do a slower pour. All right, y'all. So that was at least, I think, five cucumbers. I think it was 5 cucumbers. And today I'm using the Del Monte Honey Glow pineapple from Fresh. All right. So that is the pineapple. And y'all remember I told y'all this is the star of the show, the pineapple. And so if you're allergic to pineapple, I swap the pineapple out many times for apple. All right. So if you're allergic to pineapple, apple is a good alternative. Apple is a really good alternative for your juices or your smoothies when you cannot tolerate the pineapple. All right. So I just want you to know that. Again, if you haven't already, grab that plant-based alternative guide so you can know the nutritional benefits of your ingredients. All right, of your ingredients. And we're about to get into this pineapple, y'all. So pineapple, bromelain. We talking scar tissue, womb detox, whole body detox, energy reset. Not just with the foods, but also our thoughts. Getting in some deep breathing. The goal is 10K steps a day as well, y'all. We're trying to get this moving and grooving. This detox moving and grooving. Make sure you get the plant-based alternative guide. We're going to add pineapple to this cucumber juice. That is probably also in the 5-day mindful eating meal plan. All right. And so while we're getting this first set of pineapple going, are those sweeter pineapples? I believe they are. I think they are most definitely a sweeter pineapple. The Del Monte. I'm actually come back and put some insights in the chat about this particular pineapple. All right. So we're doing pineapple, cucumber, and ginger. Pineapple's going to come with that hydration, y'all. Gonna come with the hydration flow. It's going to help yield a little bit more juice. It's going to help yield a little bit more juice as well because it has such a high water content in the cucumbers. So good hydration. Also helps with flushing the kidneys, supports the adrenal balance. So sometimes it's not as sweet, and that's why I went with a sweeter pineapple. All right. That's why I did go with a sweeter pineapple. But what I really wanted to tell you about was about this scar tissue and this pineapple. All right. So, and you might be saying just scar tissue from like endometriosis, adenomyosis. No, womb related adhesion. So yes, with the endo, the adenomyosis, the fibroids, any post-surgical scarring, but also the digestive tract scars, y'all. Inflammation in the colon, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. SIBO, your leaky gut. If anybody struggles with leaky gut, one of my ignored for so long signals my body was trying to tell me was painful bowel movements, y'all. Every time my period will come on, just painful bowel movements. I'm seeing, look, checking the pineapple to make sure it's still good, y'all. This little piece isn't. And also, y'all, you got to get it from the core. Include juicing the core. I juice the core. You can eat the core. That's where a lot of the potency is in as well. But post-surgical scar tissues like C-sections, myomectomy, all right, laparoscopy. Get in that good pineapple. That can help you with that. All right. Joint muscle stiffness. Good pineapple. Could be from injury, overuse, or that outward inflammation. Y'all, last week's episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast really went in on, are you fueling your inflammation? Are you keeping your body stuck? And it kind of went into some ways, some examples of how this could probably be looking based on your lifestyle and the choices that you're making that you don't even know that's probably even being keeping you stuck, keeping you in pain, and you're wanting to find relief. And sometimes you have to turn that pain into your own power. And so I really suggest going and checking out, I believe it was episode 88 of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast here on the Wellness with Jovonnie YouTube channel, also on your favorite podcast distribution platforms. It's called Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives. And if you're catching this and it's your first Juice with the Force live stream batch juice prep, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, and then type vibes so I know you're locked in for the vibes and the value that this channel provides. So make sure you drop that. All right, make sure you drop that. And so when I was talking to y'all about the plant-based alternative guide, and I talked to y'all about the 5-day mindful eating meal plan, is eating or juicing the pineapple more beneficial? Juicing, because it helps get into your body faster and starts really getting to work. Eating it, it's a slower process of it working, but it's still just as powerful. So that was a really good question, eating or juicing. And I'm choosing to juice because I want it to work fast. And I wanted to go ahead, I just wanted to go ahead and get the work fast for me. I don't want the slow process as of right now. So I'm definitely going with juicing instead of eating it, but both are really good. So good question. What is leaky gut? I've never heard of that. When it feels like you can't finish going to the bathroom could be an example of what it could look like for some people, where it just keeps needing to come out and you got to keep going back to the bathroom. Like your gut's just leaking and it's all not just kind of happening all at the same time. And so that is how I would describe leaky gut. And if there's anyone that watches and you're okay with sharing your experiences with leaky gut, if you've actually experienced leaky gut, definitely let us know. Like the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast, and the reason why I started this channel was for us to be transparent and really show our journeys of strength. Not everybody feels comfortable, so I really wanted to make sure that I was visible and vocal about my experiences, and then finding other people that felt comfortable to share theirs, because it's definitely empowering and it lets other people know that they're not alone. All right, let them know that it's not alone. So if you got endometriosis, adenomyosis, and it's just not on your uterus, y'all, it can grow all around your ovaries, your bladder, your bowels, or the pelvic wall. So pineapple can help dissolve what's stuck to help it move out gently. And so do I think that this amount of pineapple is going to do enough? No. Like, it needs to be paired with movement, like 10K steps a day, hydration, deep breathing, being aware of your stress, being aware of whether or not your body is staying in a fight or flight mode. All right. So I like to use it with lime and ginger, of course, because it just supercharges, like I told y'all, that nitro to amplify circulation and lymphatic drainage. Y'all, we hitting different body systems with this detox. But again, we have to make sure we're moving. All right, we got to make sure that we are moving and grooving. And if you don't know what you could be doing to help or hurt your symptoms, your signals, your situations, and you want to say, you know what, I want to get to the root cause of it all. I really want to understand, because maybe you aren't diagnosed just Maybe you don't have a diagnosis, but you know your periods have been painful. You know that you've been cramping. You know that your bowel movements have been painful when your period is on or when it's not on. You know you have this low back pain. You know you have this heavy flow. So you know that these things are not normal because Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie told you it's not normal. And your body is telling you, I need support. I need help. I need for you all. I strongly encourage you all to take the root cause quiz. All right, take the root cause quiz. It is in the show notes. Take that quiz and let's see what your results look like in regards to diving a little deeper to identifying what your root causes are with those signals that your body is sharing with you, maybe on a regular basis, maybe occasionally. So I do want you to make sure that you are intentional with that. Let me see, looking on the time. And so that link is in the show notes as well. And so depending on your results, I'll be able to let you know where you stand and what you can do to really start that journey to addressing your root cause. All right, getting to be a little bit more aware. And so on my journey, it's called the M to the third degree healing empowerment formula. That's what I've been able to identify as a best practice for myself, which I think this is good enough for the cucumber pineapple, or should I do one more pineapple? I think that was 2 pineapple, because I'm going to do some just pineapple, lime, ginger, and some cucumber, pineapple, lime, ginger. Give myself a little variety in flavor while also keeping it simple with just 1 to 2 ingredients, and I mean main ingredients. Y'all let me know. Should I be done with this juice and go with the next? As I cut up my lime. And I feel like I did the ginger already, y'all. But I'm not sure if I did. Lime going in. Looking for y'all to let me know. Let me know though. And y'all, I'm still going to be eating. I'm thinking about doing these mango tacos this week. I'm also thinking I'm going to do like a kelp noodle pasta bowl with the avocado type dressing this week. I'll do this piece of pineapple. Let's get this lime and pineapple in. I think we're going to be good, y'all, for this one. And then we're going to do the last one and call it a day. I hope y'all are learning some stuff with me as I learn and heal. I hope I'm doing a good job of taking you all with me on my healing journey as well. And I hope you're finding things that's going to be supportive. So my journey, again, is based on my M to the third degree healing empowerment formula. It's mindset, mindful eating, and movement. Because mindset really goes into your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. And all of those things shape your decisions that you make on a regular day basis. And that in turn forms your habits and it creates your lifestyle. So mindset was really, really big for me. And then thinking about mindful eating, what I'm eating, how is it fueling me? Is it good for me and good to me? As well as movement. You got to move. You got to move to let the healing and the emotions and the energy move all the way through you. It's the best way for your body to work. So healing is movement, is medicine. Food is medicine. And then your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, and what you know about how to take care of your body, show up for your body, love your body. All of that, too, is medicine for your body. And so it's the M to the third degree healing empowerment formula that has been absolutely beneficial for me with addressing my endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and fibroids. In addition to that, it's been allowing me to just get to an optimum care and love for my life. For my life, y'all. Taking care of me. And the journey has allowed me to love myself more. And the more I love myself, the more intentional I am with caring for myself. So let's try this juice out. Okay. Definitely a different vibe. Not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. Almost like a healthier version of like the lemon and lime Gatorade. That's what the vibe is vibing with this one. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Well over these 24 ounces. And then we're on to the last one. We're on to the last one, y'all. I have some other ones. I don't really like using these metal tops. I have some more tops that I'm going to put on. But just for right now, as we are getting to the last juice and staying within our time. Where we at? Y'all, 31 minutes? I know better, y'all. 31 minutes. And we've already got in 6 24-ounce jars. 3 jars with apple, lime, ginger. 3 with cucumber and pineapple. Now we're on our last juice. And we're just going to go 3 pineapple, y'all. 3 pineapple. And we're going to be done. We're going to be done, y'all. We're going to be done, y'all. And we're doing good. 31? Come through. So this one, y'all, just pineapple, lime, and ginger. Remember, the focus to start off my 5 days with the detox is to really overpower the system with that pineapple special power of bromelain. All right. Hitting the scar tissue. The apple juice is going to be a different vibe. Helps with digestion. I think I might have 2 watermelon left as well. So I have options for juice. I have some cucumbers that I can just eat with maybe just some salt and pepper. Or I am planning to, if I don't do it today, I am planning to do some apple cider vinegar, some strawberries, maybe a date or 2, and create like my own little vinaigrette to go on top of the cucumbers. And so I am going to do that as well. So if I want to chew and eat, I will do that. Y'all, this is not about heavy restriction. It's about showing up and healing your body in a different way. Doing things differently so you can see different results and outcome. All right. So I do have some watermelon that I'm going to get to later this week that I'm probably going to eat and juice, because it's such a budget-friendly item with so much nutritional benefits to it. So we're almost done, y'all. We're doing good. We're going to get this done in less than an hour. And we'll have 3 different recipes in less than an hour with our juice, batch juice prepping vibes. So I hope y'all are getting something out of it. Let me know though. Are you ready to address and identify and discover, embrace the journey to identifying what your root causes might actually be? What your root causes might actually be. If you are, type root in the comments. Let me know you're vibing with me. No excuse for me juicing this afternoon. All right. I hear that. Oh, yeah. That's another thing I like about this Nama. With this large shoot, I can fill it up and keep getting the cutting. And I look up and it's time to be adding more to it. So it's definitely really good to a juice companion. It was definitely worth the investment. I think I've had it for over 2 years now. So it has definitely been a vibe. Now, something to be like to know is like with the pineapples, sometimes it can make things a little bit too soft and going around and not be as like kind of mushy and stuff in your juicer. And so it can cause a little bit more like a backup that you definitely don't want. I don't know if that's because I also include the core, but you remember, y'all, there's a lot of power in the core. There's a lot of power in the core of this pineapple. And when I don't see them coming through, sometimes I think, well, maybe it could be a little stuck and need a little help getting out. I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go. Let's see if we get some more flow. And we have a little bit. There we go. We got some flow coming to it. There we go, y'all. We just need to clear it out. That's another thing. I don't like a lot of heavy duty utensils, equipment that I can't use that are just a little overwhelming for me. So I got to keep my gadgets, kitchen appliances, simple. And this nama is simple for me to put together and assemble right before we go live. Once I understood the process, there we go, y'all. Look at us. We flowing now. We are flowing now. Let's see if I can do a better job with no wasting. There we go. Patience. Instead of going so fast with the pour. And you know what? Sometimes it goes with the process too. Because I know somebody back in the day, as me, making Kool-Aid. It didn't take long to make Kool-Aid. You know? Good bit of sugar at the bottom. Sometimes warmer water to help all the sugar dissolve. Adding in the 2 packets, stirring it, and you're gone. Juice pitcher, Kool-Aid pitcher filled all the way up. But when you have to take some time to truly cut your produce, handle your produce with respect, know the power that your produce is going to give to you in regards to healing your body and giving your body the nutrients it needs, helping your body break down the scar tissue. It's a vibe, y'all. It's a vibe, y'all. How we doing on time? 7:35. Let's get it. 37 minutes. Let's go. This is the last one, y'all. Last pineapple. Need to get a lime out. And I think I have a little piece of ginger left. Remember, we supercharging and we own it. Y'all, special with the root cause challenge. I'm really excited about it. It kicks off with the quiz first. Based on your responses and where you are in your journey and what you need and where your goals are, it could be the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle. That is something that I recommend. It could be, and what the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle is, I'll show it to you real quick. The Wellness with Jovonnie bundle is like a mini course. It has videos that break down mindset, mindful eating, movement, what it looks like in the different phases of your cycle and in your life, how it really supports your well-being. Then you have guides, you have journals for you to do some reflecting on where you are in the journey. This is more of a do it on your own with my guidance, with my insight based on my experiences in education. Y'all got a bachelor's degree in health promotion, a master's degree in health administration, a certified health education specialist. So I've been in the arena, in the market for a while, educating myself. And it wasn't until I had to have a personal encounter with endometriosis, adenomyosis, that I started to really shift things to better take care of my health and then the health of others and the people that I love. And so It's definitely been a rewarding journey. I never would have thought that this is what I would be doing. I originally wanted to be like a doctor, then a nurse practitioner, but then now I'm just so grateful for my nurse practitioner who really emphasized getting imagery done. After the second time, I had this pain and throwing up and just didn't know what was going on. The first time I thought it was food poisoning. The second time it was like, what's happening? Go to the ER. We need to do imaging. The imaging saw they saw like a large cyst on my right ovary. I was a little scared. This was in August of 2019, right before school was starting. Of course, I still went to work. I don't know. Shout out to the people who think that they can just push through the pain and let their body kind of figure it out on their own without addressing it. That wasn't a good thing. But I went to the ER after I finished work because I just couldn't do it anymore, y'all. I was driving to work and the pain hit me again on my right side and my whole body just went weak and I kind of swerved into the lane. Next to me, right behind me, was an oncoming 18-wheeler, y'all. That thing scared the I don't know what out of me. And at that point, I knew something was wrong. I could not ignore it anymore. And so I told my nurse practitioner. I had a really good relationship with my nurse practitioner. She was also my sorority sister. And so she cared about me. She loved me. She understood what was going on. And she was great at what she did. And so went to the ER. They found that large cyst on my ovary. They wanted to actually keep me. But I was like, I'll just make an appointment with my OBGYN next week and call and let them know what's going on. Give them all of the paperwork and everything that you found. And then I went to my OBGYN. She suspected endometriosis, but she said you really don't know until you actually have excision surgery. She recommended birth control. I wasn't going to pick it up. I told her I wasn't interested. I really wanted to know what was happening in my body because I had never experienced anything like this before. I used to think that I was a very healthy person. At this time, I had already started to eat a little bit better. I was already pescatarian at the time. So I thought I was doing good, living with intention, but I wasn't doing as much as I could. And I didn't know as much as I should to know what was going on. So y'all, stage 4 endometriosis, they were able to get that large cyst off my right ovary. My fallopian tubes would stick together because of the scar tissue, and the reconstruction took 4 hours in surgery, y'all, not just the 1 hour my excision specialist thought. The special thing is my OBGYN, her husband was an excision specialist and one of the best in the area. And so I was really grateful and blessed to have such a great healthcare team. Not everybody has experienced that. Not everybody didn't take months to get an answer of what was really going on and to schedule surgery and to get the surgery done. For me, it was about 9 to 10 months from the first set of, okay, something's wrong, to going through my journey and navigating the healthcare system to being able to get answers and get clarity of what was happening. And so I'm really excited and grateful for that. But it was also seeing how long it took people, 10 years, 20 years, just to be heard, just to be seen, just to be able to say, okay, let's do these tests, these procedures to really understand what's happening on the inside of your body. Is why I created the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast, which is why I started speaking out, because I had such a great team. I wanted more people to know what is not normal and how they should navigate the system and advocate for themselves. And so that was the whole reason why I got started on the journey. And so now that I know what was happening, I'm getting deeper into the root cause of what's going on and making lifestyle changes rooted in mindset, mindful eating, and movement to take that pain and turn it into my power. Now I'm loving myself better. I'm showing up for myself in a different way. My eating habits are changing, but I'm making sure I'm finding fun, delicious, and tasty ways to do it. Because at the end of the day, this is for me to live the best life that I can live. And so that is worth it to change my relationship with food, change my relationship with myself. And so if you're interested on really getting to know what are your root causes on some of the health issues and challenges that you are experiencing, make sure, I almost forgot that line, y'all. Make sure that you take the root cause quiz, and I will definitely show you where I believe, based on where you are right now, what resources and support I could support you with. So we have the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle that I'll show you right here at the end after I put this lime in. We have the root cause challenge, and that is a 5-day one-on-one coaching experience, just me and you identifying your root causes and seeing what ways, mindset, mindful eating, and movement, we can go ahead and start addressing to help you address the root cause of what you're experiencing, as well as helping you get to those goals that you have for your health and for your well-being. All right. And then we also have the My Healing, My Journey program, where you might already have been making some changes, but you want them to be truly sustainable, and you want to better understand and know your body, be educated, be empowered, be held accountable, try some different things to see how can I get this to stick to my life, to do this all the time, to show up every day to heal. And that's the My Healing, My Journey program that really allows you to take your healing into your own hands and thrive. Move from surviving to thriving and owning your life and your vibrations. All right. And so I go through my empowered vibration method. And so it's validate the root, initiate the system, build your rhythm, and then elevate your vibe, y'all. Let's get to it. It's a whole process, and so I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about allowing other people to be a part of this journey, helping them, supporting them, getting more clients, results, but at the same time continuing to heal myself and being able to utilize my experiences and my education to support my endometriosis conquerors, my adenomyosis thrivers, my polycystic ovarian syndrome posse, and my fibroid fighters to move from surviving to thriving. So y'all, if you enjoyed this live stream, juice prepping with me, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you're already subscribed. And if you already subscribed, I should see a vibe to let me know that you are part of the Vibe Tribe. But it also allows YouTube to let people know that I'm dropping vibes and value. So there we go, y'all. We did pretty good. So now this was just the 3 pineapples, I believe. And we got a lot of juice from the 3 pineapples. We did 2 pineapples with the cucumbers, and I think I had like 5 or 6 cucumbers. We did our lime. We did our ginger. I see a little bit left. We're out of here, man. I got juice options all day. I also have some grapes. That's really good for the lymphatic system as well. Y'all, grapes are so powerful. Seeded ideally, but even the seedless are still beneficial. Oh, yeah. Better than your store-bought pineapple juice. Feel like this might be another 3, potentially 4. And we are done, y'all. How do we do? Still under an hour. People say, juicing just takes so long. But do you want to live so long is the question. How long do you want to live a good, vibrant life? Not just be going through life surviving, but feeling your best self and knowing that you're taking care of yourself in the best way possible. I think those are vibes. We got a little bit left, y'all. Let's see. Here we go. Got a smaller glass. Got it, y'all. Here we go. All right, y'all. So 3 24 ounces, and I think this is I think it's more like a 12-ounce jar. think it's a 12-ounce jar, yeah. So let's bring them all to the forefront so you see what we did today. We started with the apple, lime, and ginger. We had the cucumber pineapple, and then we just had the pineapple. And we ain't even get to the watermelon yet, y'all. And y'all know it's going to have all the jars just filled up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 24 ounces. Let's just go with a full 9. 9 full. Yep. 9 24 ounces of juice, y'all. 9. This is definitely going to take me probably all throughout the week. I can really get in like 2 a day. Sometimes if I'm really hungry, 3. But y'all remember, I'm going to be eating cucumbers, eating grapes. So I might not even need 3 full jars a day. I might just go with 2 and just making sure I stay hydrated. But again, getting in those 10K steps. Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie. As promised, I told y'all I was going to show you. I already showed y'all the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle. I want to show y'all the Wellness with Jovonnie bundle real quick. Here it goes right here. Real quick. Share screen. Here we go. So here it is, y'all. The Wellness with Jovonnie bundle to help you break free from chronic pain and fatigue. It is your holistic toolkit, y'all, for your empowered journey. All right. And like I already told you, it also comes with a weekly movement plan, 3 journals, videos, bonus wellness resources, and then also some testimonials. All right, so here goes one. Before using this bundle, I felt completely lost. I didn't know what foods to eat. My bloating was unbearable, and my periods were so painful I had to miss work. Now I have a clear plan. My bloating is almost gone, and I finally feel like I'm healing from the inside out. Y'all, that was a part of my PCOS posse right there with that testimonial. And so I just really want y'all to know that it does work. You just got to work it. So if you're ready to take action, you're ready to start your healing journey, you're ready to show up for you, love you, care for you a little bit better, and you want to do it utilizing food that you already love, but you're willing to shift your relationship with it to heal you, make sure you go and grab some value from the show notes, y'all. It's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach, Jovonnie, host of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. Thanks for vibing with me, y'all, with another Juice with the Forwards live stream batch juice prep. Let's go detox, baby.